Week 37 of the Race to 50K is over and we made $649, bringing us to a grand total of $42,100. We're in the final stretch of the Race to 50K. We have 100 more days to reach my goal. Today is day 260. I've been doing this for 260 days. I've been making these videos for 37 straight weeks. This past week wasn't a huge week. Like I said, we made $649, and that's just due to the lack of jobs, and since we're still in the lockdown, there's not much I can do. So I actually did a lot of things to set me up for a bigger week this week. So I plan and coordinate so much that I can kind of tell which weeks are going to be bigger or smaller. And I don't always measure the success of a week based off the money I make, but the kindness of others and how productive I am. And this past week was a productive week. I sold some masks, got a little bit of money for that, maybe like $10 here and there. And then on Wednesday, I also had a $0 day. I had 2 $0 days this week, which was a first. I went to get my MRI result for my wrist that I hurt a while back, and just an update on that. There's a partially torn ligament. It's not really bad because there's other bigger ligaments or tendons in front of it, or this is behind it. So it's nothing that I need to get surgery on right now. If in the future it continues to bother me and lessens my quality of life, then I'll probably get surgery on it. But even if it still hurts during these next couple months, I probably won't get surgery. I'll probably just wait until next year, until the Race to 50K is over, because recovery time would be 3 months. And after my projections or whatever, I calculate the math, I only got a max of like 2 to 3 months for the Race to 50K left. So it's exciting. On Tuesday, I had my neighbor's uncle call me, and he asked for help to load up a scaffolding truck. So I went to do that. Did that for a couple hours, and I got paid $200 for that, so mahalo, Uncle Irvin. Well, that was 1 out of 2 big jobs that I had this week. Other than that, it was just staying at home, doing the usual recycling, posting online, trying to sell things. You know how it goes during this lockdown time. Thursday was a bigger day. I went to pick up some recyclable from this girl, Britt, and Li'i. So I went to their house on my way home from somewhere, I forget where I was in town, maybe surfing. Then I came back, picked up the recyclables, and then they also gave me an additional donation, like a $20 donation from Brittany and then a $50 donation from Li'i. And when I went there and talked to them, Li'i actually used to work in Hilo with my mom way back when, so she remembered me when I was a kid. So it's so crazy to see these connections or reconnect with these people from this journey that I'm on. So that's another cool part of it. I also got 2 other donations, one from my girl Kehal. She's Mata Earth on Instagram, and we became close during this whole journey of mine. We started exchanging messages and being a support system for each other during this year. She's a homie. But she just randomly thought of me one day and sent me a donation. This other guy, Steven, he lives somewhere in the mainland. He messaged me randomly on Instagram saying that he is inspired by what I do and he wanted to help with the Race to 50K, so he sent me a donation as well. So mahalo to all those people that just send me donations like that. So recycling, donations. Friday I had a random job come up. I did this secret job for this guy, Maka. I delivered malasadas for him in his office way back in the beginning of the Race to 50K, and he messaged me saying that he needed help with a job. It's a secret job on the computer. I can't say what it is. I got $40 for that. And this other girl, Karen, I don't know if I'm saying it right, C-A-R-O-N, Karen. She was an RPCV, a returned Peace Corps volunteer in Peru. And she just found me on Instagram and said she wanted to support the Race to 50K. And she gave me a $25 donation, so that was also super nice of her, and I love getting the Peace Corps love. Oh yeah, and I did do this job for my neighbor's cousin. They wanted me to clear out this area in front of their house. They had a bunch of bushes, trees, and rocks. So I did that during an afternoon. It was super hot, but I just whacked it all out super quickly. You can check this video right here. Did that, still got to get rid of the rocks. I'm trying to wait for people to get back to me if they're interested in the rocks, because I don't want to just dump them, and also if I dump them I'm going to have to borrow a truck and drive all the way out to somewhere to do that. But yeah, hopefully somebody comes through with the rocks, and then I have to go try to get the rest of the stumps out of the ground somehow. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but I was able to dump the green waste, like all the bushes and everything that I cut. With the help of my neighbor, Davin, who's right over here, watching Legend of Korra. I mean working, he's working. That's what he's doing. But yeah, so mahalo to him, and yeah, that was basically the entire week. It wasn't super exciting, just a lot of messaging people, trying to coordinate things. In the next couple of weeks, there's gonna be some exciting news. I'm currently working on designing a shirt logo so I can sell shirts for the Race to 50K. I will have my Subaru Love Promises episodes start up again in October. I'm still trying to finish my book, so those are all exciting things that I'll update you all on in the next couple weeks. Saturday, had no job, just went to surfing, and I dumped the green waste from the other job the other day. And then Sunday was football. Sundays are for football. I don't work anymore on Sundays, but you know, I still do posts and all that stuff, because even when I don't work, I'm always working, because there's always work to be done, and I always gotta post things all the time. So Sunday I just did football, and I got this really kind, awesome donation from my sister's freshman year roommate's family in the mainland. I guess the mom has been talking to my mom on Facebook, or she's been following my sister and my mom on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. So she got my address in Hilo and sent me a letter to my mom. And my mom took a picture and texted me saying that I got this letter. I told her to open it, and it was this awesome message, this awesome letter, and a $200 check for me and the Race to 50K from Brandis, someone I've never even met. She just sent me a letter with $200 for the Race to 50K. So how amazing is that? Like, the kindness of others, it's just unbelievable. And that's one of my favorite things about this journey, is seeing all that and seeing how giving people are, even in this time where people are struggling, you know? So it makes me appreciate it even more. So that's pretty much a recap of week 37 of the Race to 50K. Didn't spend any money, didn't make too much money, but I will make a lot of money this week, hopefully, if I planned it correctly. But yeah. Also, I got some feedback about my other video that I made last week, just listing every single dollar that I made from every single person. The person I talked to said it's not as interesting, so I'm just gonna go back to mentioning the highlights and doing this, whatever you call this. And it's kind of crazy to think that we're getting closer to the end, and I maybe have 10 to 13 videos max to make like this, and then I can go and make other videos, like more exciting videos, like the day in the life videos that I used to make, or poetry videos, and just things that isn't so routine, because I feel like this is just real routine, and it's always me mentioning the same things but different jobs, you know. But anyways, we got 100 days left. Let's keep it going. Gonna keep hustling every single day, trying to figure out ways to get to my goal. Nothing's gonna stop me. No pandemic, no lockdown, nothing is gonna stop me from reaching my goal. Mahalo to all of you for watching this and supporting me. I think I just got paid from YouTube today, September 21st. It's on the 21st of every month. So I'll probably add that to week 38 total, which is this week. So stay tuned for next week to see that video. Or 42,000. We got 11,000 more. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Remember, koku aku, koku amai. Help me help you. Let me know if I can help you do anything. And just by you watching, you're helping me pay off my student loan. So I really appreciate that. And that's all I got for this week. And I'll see you guys next week. Ahuiho kako. And go Saint! Who dat? Ooh, how's that view?